Installation tape to okay, sir? Yeah.
Part number I would show left number.
Coordinator, sir. Left side is. What is up? Sir, this is ready. Staff is ready. Welcome. Speed post will be available in the to welcome the chairperson of the PE, Professor C. Tangamurthy sir, on behalf of our beloved principal and faculty members to this exhibit. Welcome to you, sir. Professor Ram Mohan sir, to this exhibit. Welcome to you, sir. I welcome Dr. Shishir Childre, the member for this exhibit. Welcome to you, sir. I also welcome our principal to this exhibit and all the faculty members to this exhibit. Welcome to you, sir. Sir, to address the faculty members. For obvious reasons. Why? bench is meant for latecomers or who are being here for the last 2 days. And at the outset, I want to diffuse the tension in the minds of people, and also particularly Professor Virana. You will all be extremely happy when you come to know this. None will be unhappy about it. Everyone will be happy about the outcome. So, happiest congratulations to you. Feel relaxed and feel free now. All the things after the question, so I must congratulate every one of you for the excellent efforts you are putting, and I must congratulate everyone including the panel. It can also come inside. No problem. Okay. See, in the exec meeting, normally the NAAC insists that only chairman speaks. Members don't speak. One important reason is that is why NAAC has put a rule that no, and it's a multi-institutional complex. So you can think of a multidisciplinary crowd being located in such an environment. You must not be proud to work in such a big environment, where right from schools, ITI, MBA Institute, BPS Institute, ASW Institute, think of anything, you have all around you, well set for well integrated. So this is a very good environment and such a unique institutional atmosphere. In fact, we wish everyone works with. The isolation and segmentation in our academic field in India is a curse. And if there is an arts and science college, we expect arts and science college to have an exclusive library, and no other library shall coexist within that library. So exclusive library for arts and science college, exclusive library for commerce, exclusive for this. This sort of exclusivism is a big curse which has to go from our Indian educational scenario, and that is being practiced here. Rightly or wrongly, you feel still a bit guilty conscious, and you don't think it's a big credit and big asset for you that you are having such a multi-thing campus. You will manage with another manner, use by that college, the reason you are getting. This is not a big, I must say, advantage of sharing the resources. That's a very good thing, and you are learning. And I must appreciate Chindiray. Chindiray was a part of it. And this is an example where institutional resource sharing will be a big asset. And that's what happening in this conference. And but our higher education bureaucracy will not allow this. They will again, supposing there were other committee members, I don't know how they will behave. There is nothing doing unless there is a banner. I will be planning this, so don't make the order, they will come. It's too complex without making a fuss about it. And the resources are there, whether it is a resource belonging to X person or Y person, doesn't matter. As long as the resources are rightly shared and commonly shared, there is nothing wrong in that. That's the right attitude that we must everyone have. Even when you go for some commission, you must also have that commission, that attitude. Our physical director is strongly nodding his head because he has playground, sports facilities, very good sports facilities, one of the best in Punjab, and good stadium and all that, very strong. And that facility is shared, would be very possible because of so many institutions find it worthwhile to share that. So he is very happy and we are also very happy. Similarly, librarian is here. Library in this college. For undergraduate college of just year BSc work program, to think of 34,000 volumes in models, 5 models. And that includes commerce also, or that's different? Commerce how many? 18 42,000 in that, 52,000. 52,000 volumes in that library, single library. It's really a big asset for you. And that itself is, even in university small ones, and your university was not a you may not have that much collection. That's the old collection, the pressure of academic scholarships and so on. So that is another great asset which this institution has. You people everyone. In a barren land, the management must be planted all over. And I don't know how in a desert the oasis like this exists. And we are very happy to be here in this environment. And hostels. In Kerala and all that, hostels are being closed. Even old colleges where they are not finding patronage. Students are not willing to stay in the hostel because every next step there is a college. So nobody wants to stay and go and study in a foreign place. So certain academic institution, neighborhood school scheme is operating in higher education, neighborhood college. And but here we were really surprised to know, and pleasantly surprised to know, that you have both hostels for boys and another hostel for girls, and girls also supported by UPC, and in both students from places far away, about 40 kilometers away, 50 kilometers away, they come and study in this college. That shows the academic attractive power. I mean, they attract and retain the students from your foreign place. Some things happened in 1960s, 50s, 40s. But these years it is very difficult. Even the existing hostels are being closed, as I said. But your college has a wonderful academic pull factor. So they attract students from foreign places. That's another acid test. But we are very good academic institution. That is another aspect. And then I must say this, we come, we see and all that by our neighbors, well, we have a culture of treating neighbor not so closely. We know who is living in the next door, but we will keep them under arm's distance. That's our culture. So we found not much of interaction. Academic interaction is not to be found among even within a particular department. The neighbor, your own colleague may not know much about your academic contribution. You will come to know about him only when you go to some other place, the common conference, where some other person from some other institution will point out your colleague is so good in that particular area, very strong and so on. You never know, come to know as long as you are here in the past of the This culture should be abolished. We must break the cultural barriers. We must share the expertise and facilities from other colleges, other institutions. And we must go in for joint projects with the neighboring institutions. And interdisciplinary projects, interdisciplinary teaching also. The choice-based study system, one area which every institution speaks about, UGC also talks about, but unfortunately there are not much to share. But here in this institution, if we have a cluster like academic model, and that will be completely outside your discipline, and extra-disciplinary courses, umpteen number of courses can be involved like that, and definitely your students will be the ultimate beneficiary. So that will be a cafeteria model which you can offer. So the advantages of so many neighborhoods, so many institutions around you, you must fully exploit. If you don't exploit it, this will be a showpiece, it is spectacular. But absolutely you will not know where BSW is offered. You would have never visited. So I wish all of you, principals, you must make it a point, these faculty and students interact well. And this interaction should be of very high academic standard of teaching and research can hit the lines of standard journals, professional journals, nothing like that. Your institution's visibility, reputation will be known far and wide. You don't need to be bothered about, see, students don't come, good faculty don't come. That sort of scenario will not be there if you continue to publish in standard, referee, national and international standard journals. Naturally, your college name will be on the top of the article. Everybody would ask where that college is, and they would know about the institution. More students, better students will come and join. So this particular infrastructure, academic infrastructure, must be fully exploited. This is our contention. Then many things, we also, out of 11 lecture halls, Granted was telling university, how did you get money for all this? He said, over the period, UGC, this is one institution which have availed UGC fund very reasonably well, and UGC funding was used also very productively. And this ICT infrastructure, they have made a good beginning. And one suggestion for you is smart tables, smart board should be better, and it should be available all the time. And when a teacher goes and handles classes using smart board, well, if there is no internet access, what he was telling, he will refer to internet somewhere else and make copy of it, take the pen drive and put it connected to the LCD. And the smart board is not exploited at all. So the ready access to internet there and then, and interactive, it must be an interactive board. It is an interactive process, learning process. So unless you do it, this smart classes will be inaccuracy, and principal cannot take credit for these smart classes unless you fully utilize them. That is our intention. And we have many other facilities and many other advantages, and only our desire is we must still much more be intensive in making use of them and allowing our students to use of them. In fact, principal was very apprehensive that this internet access, if you allow it freely to the students, the possibility of their misuse is there, and they will be spoiled and so on, particularly girls and boys, but whatever it is, it's a learning device. And this sort of apprehension will not take us anywhere. A boy or girl who would like to be spoiled, well, it will be spoiled whether you give access to internet or not. There will be other accesses. Internet accesses will be available everywhere and anywhere. So just because you open up the smart board with internet access, I don't think that will be a big havoc on the culture or value system. So I don't know whether it was convinced, Niranjan must be convinced, and that's not a big issue. That issue being treated as a big issue was some 10-15 years back. Now nobody takes care of it. People take it at the right stride, and you don't need to be so much worried about that particular. And we have some research quality, publications and all that, any institution, anywhere we insist on. One problem with an undergraduate college is they suffer from some syndrome. What syndrome? This is an undergraduate college. We are teaching undergraduate level. We don't need to go for research project. We don't need to go for publications. That is not our concern. This is only for postgraduate colleges. If you have some postgraduate college teachers, they say university teachers will do all the research publications and they have facilities, but we are all the time working, all the time teaching, so we are not bothered about publication. This syndrome must go. This particular mental attitude that it's a undergraduate college or postgraduate Western countries, some universities are known for teaching, some universities are created for research. So today's world global ranking and all that is there.
national level ranking has come out with papers. The research-oriented institutions and teaching-oriented institutions. But there is no such dichotomy as far as other countries are concerned. In other country, every institution is expected to go for teaching program as well as the research programs. If you do good teaching, 100% research, in many departments, many years, 100%, 90%, 96%, and center. That's another detail we could not understand. Physics, center in some papers. In fact, at the degree level in other parts of the country, you don't have centum and all that, but sometimes marks will be less. But here you will found many centum holders. That's again, you don't need to target your students to go for centum and all that. And that's not a difference. But still, your college has the distinction of getting several university toppers, university rank holders, and the centum holders, and so on. It goes to the very rigorous and very strong coaching for examination, and the teaching learning process is quite rigorous. So that is another area. So I was referring to this syndrome must go. That is, undergraduate course, we should not do some research. We should not even apply for minor research program.